Hey there, YouTube family. Welcome back to our channel where we share incredible true stories of courage, resilience, and the triumph of the human spirit. Today we have an astonishing story that will leave you speechless. This is the tale of Vesna Vulović, a flight attendant who miraculously survived a 33,000 feet fall from an airplane explosion. Let's dive into her unforgettable journey of survival and recovery. Serbian-born Vesna Vulović was just 22 years old and had been a flight attendant for only 8 months before the tragic crash. After traveling to London to learn English, she discovered her passion for traveling. Inspired by a friend who was becoming a flight attendant and exploring the world, Vesna eagerly seized the opportunity to do the same. In 1971, Vesna Vulović joined JAT Airways, Yugoslavia's national flag carrier and largest airline. However, her dream was nearly derailed due to her history of low blood pressure, which made passing the medical exam unlikely. Determined to succeed, Vesna drank several cups of coffee before the exam to elevate her blood pressure. To her relief, the tactic worked, and she was accepted into the flight attendant training program. On January 26, 1972, at 1:30 p.m., the crew met Yugoslav Airlines JAT DC-9 aircraft at the Copenhagen airport and watched as the passengers and previous crew deplaned. Vesna Vulović, a cheerful and dedicated flight attendant in her early 20s, was welcoming passengers aboard. The flight eventually took off at 3:15 p.m. Just 46 minutes into the fight, disaster struck. At 4:01 p.m., suddenly a powerful explosion ripped through the cabin, causing chaos and destruction. There were terror and confusion among passengers. The aircraft broke apart in midair before falling 33,330 feet down to the ground in Srbska Kamenice, Czechoslovakia. Of the 28 passengers and crew, Vesna Vulović was the only survivor. Bruno Honka was startled by the sound of screams coming from a hillside near his village in Czechoslovakia. When he went to investigate, he discovered the wreckage of an airplane that had been torn apart by an explosion. Despite the devastating scene, Honka soon realized that there was a survivor. Among the debris, he found a woman dressed in a blood-stained turquoise flight attendant's uniform and barefoot. Fortunately, Bruno Honke, the villager who found Vesna, had been a medic during World War II and knew how to keep her alive until rescuers could arrive. This was no small task, as Vesna had suffered severe injuries from the crash: 2 broken legs, 3 broken vertebrae, a fractured pelvis, broken ribs, and a fractured skull. Vesna's body crashes into a heavily forested area covered in deep snow. Miraculously, the impact was softened by the trees and snow. After being taken to a hospital in Prague, Vesna spent several days in a coma as she recovered. In addition to her extensive physical injuries, her brain had hemorrhaged, and she experienced complete amnesia. Medical personnel worked frantically to stabilize Vesna as she rushed to a hospital. Doctors and nurses operated with intense focus and determination, treated her numerous severe injuries, included a fractured skull, broken legs, and 3 broken vertebrae. Despite the odds, she slowly began to regain consciousness and shows signs of recovery. Her parents and loved ones were her side, provided emotional support and encouragement. Vesna undergoes intensive physical therapy, relearning how to walk and perform basic tasks. Her grit and determination was amazing as she pushed through painful and challenging rehabilitation exercises, supported by dedicated medical staff. As months passed, Vesna's condition improved significantly. She took her first steps with the aid of a walker and later walked unassisted. The joy and pride on her face were palpable as she achieved milestones in her recovery. Though her injuries could have left her permanently paralyzed or even dead, Within 10 months of her fall, Vesna Vulović was walking again. Doctors had never expected her to live that long, and indeed, from the moment she awoke, she surprised them all. Vesna, now recovered and back in her hometown, reunited with friends and family. She expressed gratitude for the second chance at life she has been given. Her emotional return to normalcy, with a sense of newfound appreciation for life. Due to her amnesia, Vesna Vulović had no memory of the crash or the explosion and was left with the same love of flying and sense of adventure she had beforehand. She remained an avid flyer and died in 2016 at the age of 66. Thank you so much for watching our video on the extraordinary survival story. Your support and interest in these incredible tales of resilience mean the world to us. If you found this story inspiring, please give us a thumbs up and share it with others who might need a dose of courage and hope. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more amazing survival stories and uplifting content. We appreciate each and every one of you for joining us on this journey. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and remember, the human spirit is truly unbreakable. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.